So hi, thank you for coming. My name's Glenn Allen, freelance SAP Software Developer. I'm wondering if you could share with us some of the lessons learned that you've had from the failures you've experienced in your career. Thank you.
Yeah, just a couple quick, and again, in the interest of time, but I will say, I'll tell you what, I'll just do the biggest one. The biggest one we learned from failure was customer intimacy. You think your idea is a good idea, right? So, and everybody around you that you tell says it's a good idea. But guess what I learned? We get our advice from proximity, not from relevance. Who do you talk to? Your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your parents, the people next to you? Those people are your proximity, they are not your relevance. One day it occurred to me, my mom, I love her dearly, but she's never built an internet company. So, Mom, could you maybe stop telling me? So I just learned to quietly nod and say, that's nice, Mom, and pretend I was writing something down. I was really drawing pictures of tanks, the stuff I always used to do. The customer intimacy comes from recognizing that the person you're selling to doesn't work. If you take even the Priceline case, when we were launching, not one of our own employees would have ever used the airline product. They were not the customer. So listening to your own brilliance is a really bad idea. No matter what you think and the people around you think, the only opinion that matters is not in your office. So you know what we would do? What I'll tell you to do is get out of the office and go hang out. By the way, people say, oh, I talk to the customers. No, survey, that doesn't count because they know they're being surveyed. So you've already changed the dynamic. A sales pitch, that doesn't count because they know you're selling to them. A service call, that doesn't count. The only way to know is to hang out, right? Which I know you guys, certain generations certainly know how to do. So you know what we would do in those early days? We would go to a Kmart, a Walmart, someplace where our customer was, dressed in jeans, pretend we were shopping, and just chat with people. Customer intimacy is the only solution. The only opinion that counts is the end buyer. We did that wrong. You asked about a failure. One of our failures was we thought our idea was really cool, and everyone in my company did, and everyone that knew me did, and 100% of us were wrong because not one of us reflected the actual buyer. It's the same as if you were, I remember when Mud Jeans was a clothing product for 12-year-old girls came out, and somebody asked me, what do you think of that? And I said, who cares? The only person you should ask are 12-year-old girls. Why would anybody else's opinion matter? If they don't like them, it doesn't matter how much you like them. So we failed to comprehend customer intimacy. We failed to get out of our office and hang out in a non-sales mode in the market that we tended to be in. And once we learned to do that, we were much better.